right, let's see. We got voice. We got it's kind of working. Yeah. So yesterday, quite late, I was looking at yen and pound, and for some reason I thought, you know what, this is good signal. I'm gonna enter, but I'm not sure it was. So I programmed the system and I entered two positions. And after like maybe 1 minute, two, I realized that, well, first of all, I'm out of my trading session. I'm not supposed to take these positions. So I pulled the take profit real close, like 2 ticks or 2 points or whatever. And then I don't know, I thought about it for a few minutes, and I thought, but the yen actually looks good. So we're gonna look at it today. The pound, I get out at +2. I think it didn't really look good. Not much to talk about. It was on 5 minute. I mean, it was. I enter short here, and I was thinking that this hesitation in price was a reason to. Yeah, I know how silly it sounds. Yeah, that was completely wrong, and I just got out. I think for nothing here, and that was the best decision apparently. Yeah, so it's not gonna be too many trades today, but I just got my notifications set a bit outside currently because I don't want to be interrupted. And 15, it can be like this, it can be like this, but the yen was more interesting, so we're gonna have a look at that. So it was 5 minutes, it was like this, and we're gonna unlock it. And yeah, we've been falling down. We came into New York, and New York opens here, right? And you see New York pushes price down further than London. Okay. And I thought, it actually is reacting up, because we had here, right? Hello, that's not correct. Right, we actually have this shift here, and I enter long, and I put the notification here, and then I put another, put notification here, and I had the TP set initially for London, and later I decided TP can be here. And I think we didn't hit it, but I got the notification, and I trailed my stop to eventually below this, and then I just closed the platform to see where we ended up, and yeah, I don't think we hit that TP. It was just barely there, but not. So not much to talk about. Yeah, gonna do it like this, and so currently in my time zone, we have to wait 50 minutes about until market opens. So I have my notifications set a bit wide, and this is far away, so it can be here. We don't have anything below here because I don't want to be disturbed. You can just right click, and same on, we don't have a notification set on this thing, and I think I was looking at some trades, and I wanted to see the US session. Actually, I clicked one button here, and I was logged out, and I was clicking something, and so now I remade the collected trades here, the charts, right? I need real coffee. Okay, so So the red one, EU session, and I think I want to change it to blue eventually, if I find out how to do it. And now the green one is US, which I recently rarely trade. But yeah, I was trying to find the TGR model because it's been changing it some, and I wanted to compare the entry model because yes, the entry model has been somewhat changing, but I haven't found any good description yet, so I think I will leave that for now. But there were some entries on NQ, and we can look at that. We have 2 minutes. All right, so we got London right here, and we are above London. Okay, and price, we open here. Notice the darker area. This is the open of NQ, and we come back up, try to push up, we try to push down, we try to push up, eventually we push down. We are below open, we are also below the zigzag pattern, and if we go on 1 minute, it's open, up, something here. Are you buying here? Maybe. It doesn't really hold. It doesn't go too far, and then close lower, so direction is lower. Mod B, entry lower. Stop above the high. Entry at market. Mod A is the retrace, the wave here, and let's zoom it in. So mod A would be here, something like this, or if we have a gap, useful. Don't really see it now. So let's say enter here, and we know about this, so stop can be the same. So the model A, we just put a limit, right? Model B is market order, and target is low previous session is this one, London here, because we have, that's not entirely accurate, that's okay, and it's, well, it goes further, but who cares about that, right? So as you see, previous session, yeah, and yeah, so there's one trade, there's another trade, and let's look at the trailing for these. So let's go like this. I want to keep them on the chart. I just don't want to. They moved a little bit. Okay, yeah. So as for the trailing, initially we have this area here that was strong, and we tried to, price is fighting here, this side and this side, and then we have strength from here because we create lower, so this is the strong area, right? And that's why the stop is above, right? And then we fall down, and notice that we fall down here, we go back up, we go back down again. So this is one wave. So now this is another level, but not, it's not double bottom in my book because it's closed way lower. So we fall down, we come back up again, we fall back down again. Note a small gap in price, so this is a double bottom, so we can trail to here. We fall back down, come back up again, fall back down. It doesn't close within the bracket. Let's see, I don't know, yeah, it's a blue one today. Let's see, yeah, so the spikes are outlined with the blue box, and so the box here, or the candle, doesn't close within. That means it's not a double bottom. That's pretty much how that goes. But still, it's another wave down, and so it's a wave. So if we're measuring waves, we have one, we have two. This is the second wave behind, and we could trail with the two wave behind method here. I only have two methods for trailing trades, and one is the double level, which we use here, and the other one is two waves behind, meaning price falls down, 1, 2, we can use this for trailing. So in this case, when price comes here, we would be, I guess, in profit, and yeah, then we hit the TP. Question is, will I let this run or not? And the answer is yes. I'll just let it hit TP normally, because this instrument and the way I trade it. But if it's FX, for example, where I can well, I can change the trade in many more smaller pieces. So I can effectively take out, let's say, 5%, maybe 10, but that's a bit high. But let's say I can take out 5% of the position. I would need to be able to divide the trade to 20 pieces, and I can on MES. I can do that. Although there's yet another problem with that, which is TradeAwait versus Trading View, and yeah, it's just a whole entire issue that I haven't solved yet. But yeah, but the method still stands, right? So I could choose to take out 5% here, because this is the London level, and if I do that, then I would push the stop to the next session low, which is here, and this is the Asia low, right? And depending on if I am able to trail, which I probably am. I mean, this looks like a double level here. Maybe I'll be taken out here, whatever. And if I'm not taken out here, and if we can trail even further, maybe we're lucky. It just depends on where the stop is. Maybe it's here, maybe it's here, maybe it's here, right? You don't really know. It's not really that exact, right? Not that precise. But still, so on FX, if this was traded through CFD instrument, which sometimes it is through MT5, for example, I'll take out 5% here. I'll trail it down, not necessarily to break even. I'll simply trail it down, because we hit London low is one target level, New Asia low is one target level, and if I change the scale from 1 minute to 60 minutes or 4 hour, there's probably some other levels here we could target. But yeah, so it could be that we end up going for this. That's pretty much, yeah. And I did make a picture of this trade for my collection, but yeah. So I started documenting the trades exactly, specifically exactly how they should look. I mean, so that, you know, I can simply pull up a picture and go, you know what, this is textbook entry model A, this is textbook model entry B, for example. And I did it because I wanted to be, well, easier. Because otherwise, when you have to be fast, when you have to push trades, I mean, I want there to be no hesitation whatsoever, and I have no problem pushing the buttons, but I'm trying to follow the model, and this model using now, and I could remake this. I could remake this entire scenario. I can show. Let's do this. I could show the trades as being taken with, because this is NQ, right? I could be trading it with direct price, for example. There would be way more entries with that system, right? And so because we open here, boom, boom, we go up, we go down. It's really not, we don't have this direction. And then we go down, boom, we have direction here. Now I would enter in anywhere here. Oh, hello. I would enter anywhere inside this box. If there's a price action formation telling me to do so, white plus black is doing that. So I would enter here, and I would put the stop above here. This is CFD instrument normally, right? And I would just take profit, just push down, way far, way far. And then we go further down and we follow price where we go. We have gap in here, price here. We have the small power level here. We come back up. We have another white plus black. This one is reason to enter. This one is it too low? It depends on target. I have to measure. Let's measure it. Yeah, it's too low. Okay, this is better. So I would enter on this as well. And then we fall down, we create small gaps, so we still have power. And we have the levels, interesting here. And then we have the power. And so remember, this what I'm drawing now is direct power model, which would trade with one chart only. I would trade this straight through the phone, and it's different system. And can be somewhat crude at times, but I have found it to be very effective, meaning I can use a small amount of time, collect a few points, and it's repeatable each and every day. I made over 1,000 points in one month with this, only through my phone, and I thought that was very good. So I tried to do it again, and I did. And yeah, but the thing is though, it does require very high intensity focusing at the charts, meaning I couldn't do anything else at the same time doing this. And yeah, so I get very locked into the price. And the other system I use notifications, and I wait. And I have found that to be somewhat better. And I could take the philosophical discussion one step further and say, well, I could also trade swing system, which is even slower. And I think it takes even less time. But yeah, so currently I'm not trading this system currently, but yeah, let's put some more trades on. So there's a gap in price from here to here. There is, right? I think. Yeah, small gap here. We close lower. That means this is strong, and that means that when we retrace into it, if we have enough R to the target, let's pull it out. If there's enough R, we enter on the signal when we go to inside the block or the gap. So it's like here's 50%. Anything touching 50, that's a short signal will be used. Here's that. So the first signal here that I would use is not this, because I don't like these two. It's just this needs to be lower or this needs to be higher, but yeah. But then we have this doji. This is it's not that strong. It's also quite flat, but I wouldn't enter with the market order here. Here I would enter with a sell stop and it would be filled. And that's that trade. And if I didn't see this for whatever reason, I would enter on a market order here, because the white plus the black. because, well, it's simply, it is power down here. And so we are filled here like this, right? And the stop is above here. And again, TP is here. And once we hit the level, we are done. Or normally when I go for about 1 hour, if I have 3 trades in profit, and if I went 1 hour, I would simply stop. And in this case, I think we would hit the first TP, and I'm just gonna do some calculations. So this is NQ, this is one singular session. This is three trades. It's not always as simple as this, but it is very mechanical. So here is 63, here is 42, and here is 34. And let me just double check. Is that ticks or points? To 34. That is actually ticks. Okay. Yeah, so that's quite a good result, I would say, right? It's well, just over 100 from these two, and 30, so 140 maybe. 140 is very nice. Yeah. And yeah, that's how that goes. And I could draw this on every day, and I have been before. But like I said, this way of putting on trades is my direct price action system, which uses one chart, and it's not always as simple as this. And it may happen, and it does happen, that, well, 1 or 2 trades in a row gets chopped up, and then you're back. You're behind by quite a few points. Yeah, I think because it attempts to follow the immediate direction in price, that the signal is somewhat, it's quite strong, and combined with the trailing that I use the same trailing method here, makes the system strong. For example, like we're here now, right? We go down, as I said before. I mean, this looks like a double bottom, right? So instead of we're here, we have 47.5 on the table. We have yeah, I can pull it down to 20. I remove 20 in risk when we reach this level, right? For example, this one, we have this level, and we go here. Further down, we have a gap, so it's strong. We have a leg. If we have a gap, then we have a leg. If we have a double bottom, we risk 37 initially, and we can pull it down to here. Now we risk 22. So now we did take off 10 and risk here. We take off 20, risk here. We can also push this further down, but the system doesn't really allow me to do it, right? Maybe I can't really show it. And here at the similar fashion, yeah, there's not a double level, but when we come to this, when this closes, first of all, I then have 3 trades in profit. I would most definitely just make them all locked to 0. Secondly, we have the wave 1, 2, so this can be trailed. Oh, it's already at the level. Yeah. Yeah, so it would be, everything will be locked at that point, and that's how it goes. I can show more examples of this, but I'm not currently trading that system, so I think I will not. And I will now go and do some back testing, because I don't really have much more fun to show you, I think. Yeah, I was trying to do something else here. See, here we would be chopped up a lot. Yeah, I think that's it. If you like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you have questions about my recent trades, yeah, post your questions, and I'll see you in the markets.